Matty, new camp, new window, our preparation so far this week?
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I think it always puts us in a really good place because we know that the key preparation and time with the players allows us all to build confidence, and that's where we find ourselves at the moment. We're really itching to get going with these games. One, to rectify our result, I suppose, of the last fixture, but it still gives us opportunity to grow and to be faced with further challenges.
Just spoke to Charlie Crew, and I think high potential is a word that's used quite often with some players, and I think Charlie's probably the poster boy of that. He's been moved so quickly through the age grades. What makes him such a good leader? Because obviously he's been captaining all these teams that have been successful at younger levels as well. What makes him such a sort of a good leader and a character to have around the camp?
I think Charlie's admirable when it comes to how he's dealt with his journey, his development, the adversities he's faced, I suppose, even going to Doncaster and having to fight for his jersey and making the decision to stay there and again be challenged up the leagues. We, as an association, have given Charlie some wonderful opportunities, and he's deserved them himself as well, because when you talk about leadership, he's not the most vocal, but he's very articulate in terms of what he sees and what he knows looks good, and he delivers that in terms of his execution on the pitch. But he's a real deep thinking, intelligent young man who we have been able to lean on this week as well. So we've included him not only in the captain's group, but he is our captain for the game against Belgium, and well deserved as well. We know that he can lead, we know what he's like within performance, setting an example and being a role model, and no doubt he'll be able to showcase that again on Friday.
Belgium on Friday, what's the main threat they pose?
Individual quality, individual threat. Of course they're going to be robust at times and well organised, like most nations we come up against now. I think, you know, their frontline profile is something to be aware of, but we don't fear. We've got to make sure that there are going to be moments in the game that we need to show resilience and our own robustness, and I think that will be the learnings from the last game. Yes, we're going to go toe to toe. Yes, we're going to show intensity with our outset, but I think we just need to manage moments, and we need to recognise that in the game of where we can exploit, because there are areas to really exploit and get our own success in the game. But it's one thing for sure, that we've done all our preparation, and hopefully we've put the players in the best place to not only go and execute their individual brilliance, but the game plan that we've chosen and agreed with, and also solution or problem finding and solution making between the players. So they've had the autonomy to bring back to the table. We reviewed the last window, and I think I said to you, Ivan, there's no better way to be able to do that when it's fresh in everyone's minds as well. That's sometimes the difficulty with international football, when you go months before you can review, reflect and be able to move on. So this really does give us a good opportunity to push.
You mentioned the fact you need to rectify it. It's a good opportunity as well to do it in front of the Rodney Parade fans that were there to support you for the last game as well.
Yeah, that's right. And I always think, you know, the incredible support, whatever the numbers are, you know, they're loud in voice, and of course that helps our players, and it's something that we want to keep building and connecting with the Welsh Red Wall and the Welsh fans. I think we do it well, and I think we've been in no better place than ever before. You know, the campaign that we grew in the last couple of years was incredible in terms of that connection with local schools, and that's where it starts, you know, and local clubs within the community. Like I said, we are doing some work and branching out, and hopefully people will make the effort to come in, because, you know, I think that's the thing that we cry out for, is that support towards our players who are trying to achieve something. We all know that it's indifferent at times. We all know the journey of development football. But yeah, these are our future talents. It's the next generation that's coming through, and quickly, and hopefully sooner rather than later, you're going to see many more in our national team.